All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I'm giving double honors to my apostles and elders, Ray Millstone, who teach very well while up this truth from. It's salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to preach the word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And also Shalom to the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua. And today, man, just basically getting on these Psalms, man. I'm going to break down Psalms, the 15th chapter. But these Psalms is basically something to help you keep going, man. Because a lot of times when you read the Psalms, King David, he was in a bad place, man. Even Psalm 91, Psalms 23, that was a prayer, man. Because it was a desperate time for desperate measures, man. And when desperate times come from desperate measures, you pray into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to save you from that situation, man. You pray into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for you to get right through the lack of better words, man. Because that's what mostly the Psalms is talking about, man. You read Psalms 51, you know what I'm saying? That's King David pleading the Lord for mercy. And we're in that same situation here today, man. So let's go ahead and start off right here in the book of Psalms 15 and verse 1. It says, Lord, who shall abide in thy tabernacle? Who shall dwell in thy holy hill? And again, this is a question right here, man. But guess what? That question is answered in the book of Psalms 24. And I'm going to start at verse 3. The question is asked again. It says, who shall ascend unto the hill of the Lord? Who shall stand in this holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart. Yes, man. Because this is the only way you're going to be able to come before the Lord. Man, you have to be cleansed, man. You have to be that chaste virgin. For the lack of better words, before the husband meet his wife, before they get joined into the bridegroom. For the lack of better words, it's a process. You know, the woman, she's soaking oil. You know what I'm saying? She get the best outfit. She clean herself up. And we're in that same process today, man. We're cleaning ourselves up for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Let's get this real quick in the book of Ephesians. This is the book of Ephesians 5, jumping down to verse 26. It says that he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. So this is how you cleanse, man. This is how you made, this is how you be made pure. Through the words that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua speak unto us, man. That's why it's so keen into hearkening unto the words, man. So let's read this again. Psalms 24 and verse 4. It says, he that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who have not lifted up his soul unto vanity. Yes, man. Because a lot of people, especially a lot of Israelites, is trusting in vain things, man. It's the thing now that it's Hebrew Israelites wrestling, man. HIW. You know? Guys got the finishing move, the shallow warm bomb. It's sick out here, man. You know, that's you lifting your heart up into vanity. You want to be a rapper. Just lifting your heart up into vanity, man. Those are vain things that will not help you to get closer to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Even though King David wrote the Psalms, but the Spirit was behind the Psalms, man. King David wouldn't write Psalms about he got sticks at camp. Let's go ahead and read this again, though. He says, who have not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. And again, a part of that swearing deceitfully is you telling the truth, man. You know, and I'm not telling the truth to brothers for the lack of better words, man. Being right to brothers. Continuing on, though. Last verse before I jump back. It says, he shall receive the blessings of the Lord. So this is the benefit of you dwelling in that holy hill, man. This is the benefit of you dwelling in the secret place of the Most High, man. Read this again. It says, he shall receive the blessings from the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the righteousness from the power of his salvation, man. So ultimately, you clean yourself up and cleaving unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and dwelling in that holy place. Ultimately, it's going to lead into your salvation, man. And that's what we're going to need in these dangerous times, man. You know, in the times of affliction, mercy is going to be the highest commodity out here, man. Let's get this in Psalms 91. Psalms 91 and verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Yes, man. Meaning what? Abiding under that protection, man. And it was what's that movie called? He-Man, the cartoon, like the new movie that's coming out. He was like, they were surrounded by around enemies, and he said, "Hey, you know, everybody get somewhere safe." And the girl looked around. She was like, "It's nowhere safe." And he was like, "What you mean by somewhere safe?" He mean behind me. So in order for you to get someone safe in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you have to get under him, man, because that's our protector, man. That's how we're going to be preserved from these dangerous times. Psalm 91 and verse 1 again. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Yes, man. Abide under that protection, man. That protection of the Lord, which will actually save your life. Continuing on, I will say unto the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust. And that's what we trust in, man. We don't trust in a rap contract, man. We don't trust in a 9 to 5. We trust in the power that made the heavens and the earth, man. And that's what we want to dwell in. You know, and before you dwell there physically, you have to dwell there in your mind, man. That's where it all starts in. So let's go back to this Psalms 15 and verse 1. Lord, who will abide in thy tabernacle, or who shall dwell in thy holy hill? And we know what that holy hill is, man. That holy hill is you abiding in His truth, man. You clean yourself up and try to, you know, for lack of better words, be the best you when Yahweh shall come, man. That's why you got to prepare yourself before the bridegroom come, man. Because, again, before He comes, He's just not going to accept everybody. No, you have to be in a certain quality, for the lack of better words, man. When you buy precious jewels, you know, you just don't buy the one that you just picked up, you know. You got cracks and shit, you know, you buy the best one, man. Even though it might be rough around the edges, it's cleaned up, and you can see the value in it, man. That's the same thing with us and Yahweh Shemiyah. Verse 2, it says, He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness. What that mean, walketh uprightly? Your decision making. You know you don't supposed to smoke blunts no more, man. You know you don't supposed to do this or that no more, man. You know better, you know? It says, and work with righteousness. How we work with righteousness, man? By working this truth, man. By working the works of the Most High, man. And this side, we're going to end up being saved by doing this work, man. That's why it's an important part of the ministry to speak out this word. Continuing on. It says, and speak of the truth in his heart. This is how you get right with Yahweh Shemiyah. Read this again. This is, he that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness and speaketh the truth in his heart. And that's not any other truth. 2 plus 2 is 4. Yeah, it's common sense. But again, this truth right here is talking about the truth of Yahweh Shemiyah, man. The truth that's going to lead into your salvation. Verse 3. He that biteth not with his tongue. Yes, man. That's why Apostle Paul said, I have not shown unto you to declare unto you the whole gospel, man. We're not going to hold nothing back, man. Deuteronomy 22, Revelation 13 and 16. No, we're not going to compromise the doctrine for nobody's feelings, man. It is, you know, fuck how you feel. It is what it is. So like you for the language. But, you know, that's how the Lord deals, man. You know, read this again. He that biteth not with his tongue, yeah, we're not going to teach that for the benefit of the sisters. Hell no, the Lord, he's not dealing with that, man. Read this again. It says, he that biteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor, nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbors, which means what? The brotherhood, man. You know? You're not supposed to have an evil eye against your brother. You're not supposed to have envy and strife for trying to set somebody up. That's wickedness right there, man. The Lord, he's not dealing with that. That's the spirit of a damn 2/3 nigga, man. The elect would not try to set up his brother, man. The elect would not try to throw his brother under the bus, man. And that's what it's talking about. Continuing on, verse 4. It says, in whose eyes a vile person is condemned. Yes, man. In our eyes, Esau is condemned, man. Let's get something to back that up in the book of Psalms 18. And I'm going to jump down to verse. Please bear with me. Yep, this is the book of Psalms 18 and verse 25. With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, and with the upright thou wilt show thyself upright. Now who is the Lord talking? Salakia Akim. I'm going to go ahead and read this again. This is the book of Psalms 18 and verse 25 again. With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, and with the upright thou wilt show thyself upright. And those are the qualities of the elect, man. You know, they're merciful, they're upright. You know what I'm saying? Merciful meaning, you know, basically somebody went up, but you have mercy on them because, you know, you believe that they're not going to do it again. Upright is upright in the mindset, man. You're not going to, that's why I say it's up through the spirit, upright. You're not going to downgrade yourself. You're not going to lose your integrity for the dainties of Esau, man. Continuing on. It says, with the pure thou wilt show thyself pure, and with the forward thou wilt show thyself forward. Now, pure and forward is two different things, man. Pure meaning cleansed, you know, free from guile, you know, but forward meaning what? Perverse, man. saying that it's okay to be a mo, that's you having a perverse mindset, man. You know, you saying it's okay for, Esau not to be, it's okay for Esau to run free, not to be in chains. Guess what? That's a forward mindset, man. And the Lord, He's not dealing with that, man. Let's go ahead and continue on. It says, for thou will save the afflicted people. Who is the afflicted people? The nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel. It says, but will bring down high looks, man, the proud. So the Lord, He's not dealing with the proud and everybody who's following after the proud. Going back to Psalms 15, in verse 4 again, it says, in whose eyes a vile person is condemned, but he honoreth them that fear the Lord. And that's the best thing you can do, man. The best decision you can ever make is to figure how about Hashem Yahushua. Continue on. It says, he that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not. He that putteth not his money to usury. Yes, because usury is, you get Jake $5, you say, yeah, give me $5.50 back, 10% back. That's usury, man. You're supposed to do that to the brother. You're supposed to do that to the heathen. Read this again. He that putteth not his money to usury, nor taketh a reward against the innocent. And yes, what's that reward against the innocent? Yeah, if you sell out your people, we'll give you this many dollars, man. And a lot of Jack have took that. It says, nor take the reward against the innocent. He that doeth these things shall never be moved. So guess what? If you stick to this, you're never going to be moved, man. You're going to be stable in the dangerous times that we're coming in, man. Let's end off with this precept, because it says, wait, he that doeth these things, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, he that treat his brother right, he that have an upright mind, it says he shall never be moved. Why? Isaiah 33 in verse 6. It says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And this is going to keep us stable, man. The things that the Lord have taught us. Continuing on, it says, in strength of salvation. So again, this war and this wisdom and this knowledge is ultimately going to lead unto your salvation. It says the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. And again, going back to the Psalms 15, it says, read it again, Psalms 15, in verse, Psalms 15, verse 4. In whose eyes a vile person is condemned, but he honoreth them that feareth the Lord. Because why? Again, the best decision you can ever make is fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And that's honorable, man. And the Lord, he's not going to let you down in that day, man. If you trust in him and you believe in him, he's not going to, it's not, the Lord, he's not going to be a party pooper, man. Actually, he's going to give you an expected end. And whether you're expecting in to have $1 million or you're expecting in to be on those chariots, the Lord, he's going to give it unto you, man. We already know what our expected end is. We already know what our hope is, man. Our hope is that Yahweh shall deliver us, man. So yeah, I can just a quick little video. I pray it was edifying. When say call Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Makakudah, Shalom, PTA, and the Bible.